I don't want to get them done. It takes so long. And yeah, I have like bite marks from my dog because I have a new puppy and he likes to bite everything. Okay, so first of all, my background is actually something that I took. It's just 4 of my favorite Polaroids. It's like Chicago, my puppy, me and my friend, and then that's also Chicago, but it's like me, and you guys can't really see the rest. But yeah, so that's my lock and home screen. It's just that. So yeah, and it's currently Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. But anyways, so to start off, on the top I have camera, photos, FaceTime, settings, weather, calendar, Gmail, which I use rather than the regular mail that it comes with, because I personally like it a lot better. I like how it organizes it between like primary and like promotion and stuff like that. And then I have maps, like Google Maps, honestly lifesaver. And then I have the only game on my phone. I'm not a big game person, but I don't know, like at school I get really bored sometimes and like no one's really on social media, so I play this game, and it is called Jelly Splash, and can we take a moment? It is so freaking cute. I want that thing as like a picture. You pick however many and you like get points. Like, it's so freaking fun. It's so addictive. So Jelly Splash is just a free game, and it's really, really coolly designed. I just love how like motivating it is, and I think it's just, I love it. I don't know why. And it's really easy to play, honestly. You know how some games are just so confusing to play? It's really, really easy, and it's just so cute and so entertaining. There is in-app purchases, but it mainly is a free app, but obviously it's just like any other game. Like, there's obviously options for like get more of this for blah 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 and stuff like that. But yeah, you can download it for Androids, for Facebook, through iPhone, through iPad, anything like that, and it's just so freaking fun. Let's be real here. Everyone has that one game they're obsessed with. Am I right? I'm right. And then next I have a folder with other, which is basically all the stuff that comes with the phone that I don't use. So it's, well, Chromecast I believe you can delete, but it just works with my Google Chromecast, which is like Apple TV. Then I have contacts, voice memo, game center, compass, passbook, newsfeed, stocks, videos, mail, tips, podcasts, and music. And you're probably like, why is music in there? But I'll tell you in a second. Obviously you can probably see it. But then I have calculator because I use it like in math and stuff like that. And then I use it for my homework because it's just like easier than getting my calculator out. And then I have clock, which I just have my timer and, or my alarm. And then I have reminders, which I actually love. There's nothing right now because I cleared it all, but I use that all the time for like video deadlines, like packing, school. Like, it's all, I also kind of use it as like a planner sometimes if I don't feel like getting my planner out. And then I have notes, which I don't really use. And then I have iTunes and App Store, heart or health. And then I have banking, which is just my, yep, that. I have iBooks, which I actually prefer over, yep, there's 50 Shades Grey, yeah. Oops, yeah, I'm reading After We Collided or something like that. I don't really know what the second one's called, or After We Fell. But I actually prefer this over buying books because I'm one of those people. It's definitely a preference, and I think this is just a lot more convenient for me, and I hate holding open a book. I think it's really annoying, and I'm just so used to it, so I actually really enjoy reading on my phone. And then I have my editing, which is so simply boring, and I'm sure you guys are like, what? Because I always get like questions all the time, but honestly, I use VSCO Cam for everything, and yeah, there's all my pictures. But yeah, what I've been doing recently, I'll do this picture, is well, with my themes, I know you guys ask a lot, I go through like color themes phases. So right now I'm doing all P5, and then I also use M3 a lot. I use, where is it? I use A4, it's like that brown one. It looks weird because there's like already a filter over it, but I use A4, and then I also use T1, which is really popular. Once again, it looks weird because there's a filter over this already. But yeah, so those are the ones that I mainly use, if you're ever wondering, because I know I get questions about that a lot. So yeah, so that's really all I use is VSCO Cam. And then I have pick frame to do my thumbnails for my videos. I don't, or sometimes I do use pick frame if it's because I have a square theme, and sometimes like the picture isn't square, so I'll like double it. And then I use Aviary, I blur out the background because it just sometimes doesn't look good in some pictures, so that's basically all I use it for. It's basically just a simple app. For my second page, I just have Instagram, which you guys should totally follow me on Instagram if you don't already. It is Sydney Catherine, and yep, that's what I mean, like that's all P5, and like that's like M3. Twitter, which once again is at Sydney Catherine. I use these two apps the most, so you guys should definitely go follow me if you aren't already. I tweet pretty good things. I always tweet you guys back and at least favorite your tweets, but most of the time I try to like reply back to everyone because why not? And then I have Kick, which I know you guys yell at me so much for not using. It is always in my description of my videos. It's just I find it very repetitive and hard to reply, but I always, when I have time, I will look through. This app is Snapchat, which yes, I do have I have a public Snapchat, and it is just Sydney Catherine once again, and I do make stories if you, yep, okay. Yeah, so I do make stories, and you guys can go friend me or whatever it's called on there if you feel like it. And then I have the YouTube app, which for obvious reasons, and then I have Tumblr. You guys should go follow me on Tumblr. It's Sydney Catherine. This is like a promo video, but I promise it isn't. And then I have Netflix, because for both of those I connect it to my Chromecast that you can use it through your phone. And then I have Vine. It is public, but it's just Sydney Catherine, but I don't like really re-Vine or anything, but it is public if you feel like following me. And then I have Shazam, which I actually use so much. I'm always one of those people that I'm like sitting in a restaurant or a store and I'm like, I need that song, so I always have that there. And it's also a way to figure out if your song that you're using in your video is copyrighted or not, because I'll play the song. It could be like a remix, but if it's a remix and I play the song and it catches it, then I know that YouTube will catch it and I can't use that song. So that's also a good tip if you didn't know that. And then I have Upsnap, which is basically where you can upload pictures and videos through your gallery on your phone instead of having to do it directly from Snapchat. And then I have Amazon, which I am an Amazon Prime member, and it is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me because I just buy the randomest stuff on there all the time. And it comes in like a day or 2 days, which is great. And then I have Daily Horoscope, and I am a Scorpio, and I love reading my horoscopes, and it shows like today, tomorrow, yesterday, and all that, so I really like that. So that is my favorite that I use. I feel like it's the most accurate and all that kind of stuff. Sorry for my text, it's really pissing me off. Okay, and then I have CNN, which I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on in this world and I like to be up to date with it all, so I have that. It's probably like my least used app on here that I like purchased, or I got myself, but you know, it comes in handy sometimes. And then I have Edmodo, which is like Facebook for my school. I'm sure a lot of you guys use Edmodo. And then I have Studio, which is where I can reply to comments and all that kind of stuff. It's basically just like a little app for YouTube, and I really like it. I can like edit my description and all that kind of stuff. It's the best thing that YouTube has ever done, honestly. And then I have Period Diary, which is, the name explains it all. It's my period diary, and it's like a little period tracker and all that kind of stuff, which I think I don't always use, but I mean, it's good to have, I guess. So I have that. And then on the bottom, I have my Spotify, which I have been obsessed with lately, let me tell you. So I actually don't use my music anymore. I use Spotify, and I have a couple of playlists. I have Shades, which is 50 Shades of Grey. I have Tranquil. This is probably like my most liked playlist. A lot of you guys seem to like it. A lot of you guys follow it too. But it just has really, really good songs on it. I definitely recommend checking it out. There's so many on here. And then No Type, which is a little bit more of like R&B, like, you know, that kind of stuff. But I have that, and then all the rest are kind of just like, you guys can't see that. But yeah, so you guys should definitely go follow me on Spotify if you feel like it. And then I have my messages, and then I have Safari, and then I have phone. So that is all that is on my iPhone.